Welcome to the Shed and Shine podcast. I am Gino Wickman. This is where Rob Dubé and I help driven entrepreneurs shed their shit, free their true selves, unlock true entrepreneurial freedom, and shine. We truly appreciate you taking the time to spend with us, and we hope to make a huge impact on you. Hello and welcome back. This episode I call What Does All This Have to Do with Business? And so I'm going to share a confession, a thought, maybe some insecurities that are coming up for me. I don't know what it is, but there's something that has been rolling around in my head for the last month or two. As I think about this podcast and I think about roughly 40 episodes and what we've been talking about and what we've been sharing with you. And I'm feeling the need to clarify something because I'm putting myself in your shoes. And so I'm making an assumption here, and that's never a fair thing to do. And I might be bringing a little bit of myself into this. The thought is about how deep we go when we talk about the inner world stuff on this podcast, in the book Shine. And frankly, if you would have told me 5 years ago that I'd be talking about shit like this in public, I would have thought you were crazy. And so again, this is where I might be bringing a little of myself into this. So as I summarize this thought that I've been having, in a nutshell, it's what does this have to do with business? Because it's really hard to make the connection. At least it is for me. To this day, I'm living this, and I still kind of wrestle with intuitively, from a common sense standpoint, making the connection about talking about our inner world and how on earth does that make for a better, more successful business? And I hope in this episode to absolutely clarify that for you. So the short answer, though, is what does all this have to do with business? Everything. Everything. Because while I struggle to intuitively connect the dots, and from a common sense standpoint, connect the dots, it is so crystal clear, all of the incredible business benefits, running a business benefits from doing this wonderful work. So you see, what's important to know is that I am still Mr. Practical. I'm still a driven entrepreneur. I still love to get shit done. I love to work. And with this thought I've been having, I can't help but think about you and what you might be thinking. And quite frankly, some people have asked. And so again, this is where it might be my insecurities. But I can't help but think about you and wonder, has Gino gone soft? Is he now Mr. Kumbaya? Is he now a new age hippie? Is he a woo-woo guy? Or is he going to get us all looking at our belly buttons? And if you brought this stuff up when I was in my 20s, there'd be a fist fight at hand. So all that said, the quick answer to that question, have I gone to all of those things? The short answer is no. While I spend time doing inner work, which has been profound, I still spend most of my time working, doing full day sessions with my clients, talks, podcasts, our mastermind, writing, leading people, running businesses, helping people get everything they want from their business and life. Now, I have discovered in this process that I am nothing more than a cushy love ball, and I am human, damn it, and I have a heart that is now finally open. I still, with all of those things, have the soul of a driven entrepreneur. Just like you, we are the exact same. And so I hope by the end of this episode, I will help you connect those dots. Because if you're anything like I was, this is scary stuff to be talking about. And so here we go a little deeper. The reason I'm talking about inner work now more than ever is because it greatly improved my life as a driven entrepreneur. And I want it to greatly improve yours. So, what does inner work have to do with business? Again, everything. And here's what I mean. By doing the inner work, defined by implementing those 10 disciplines in your life so that you create space and time and a foundation for the work. In addition to that, it's telling your inner story, as I talked to you about in my previous riff. It's being still every day, whether that's meditation, contemplation, journaling, or prayer. It's staying aware of fear-based thoughts, feelings, emotions, and decisions. And when they come up, going to the root of them and freeing them. As a result of that inner work, when you then do your work, you will feel lighter, you will feel freer, you will feel clearer, you will have a sense of peace most of the time. You will attract better people, better employees. You will make better decisions. You will be more creative. You will solve problems better and faster. You will root out all dysfunction in your organization. You will communicate better with everyone. You will heighten your intuition and strengthen it. You will be a peaceful warrior and more calm in the fight. You will get more done, and everything in business just simply gets better. Now, if you don't believe me, I will flip it, because speaking from experience, what I will tell you is that I, as a result of inner work, feel lighter. I feel freer and clearer. I feel a sense of peace most of the time. I attract better people. I make better decisions. I am more creative. I solve problems better and faster. I root out all dysfunction. Always been pretty good at that. I communicate better than ever. My intuition is stronger than ever. I am much more peaceful in the fight as a warrior, driven entrepreneur. I get more done, and everything is better. And to summarize all of that, what it will do for you, me, us driven entrepreneurs, bottom line is you will make a bigger impact on the world. One additional thought for you. I'm also realizing this dynamic, okay? And so if now you take yourself to the true self model, so hopefully you all remember that from the book Shine. You can also look at it at the website, the10disciplines.com. And what it is this visual of the infinity model. And on the left side is the impact side. On the right side is the peace side. And our goal for you is you have this wonderful harmony and balance in your life of making a huge impact while feeling incredible peace. And it's this wonderful balance of those two things. And certainly peace is on the inner world. Impact is about the outer world. What I'm noticing with this awareness and on this journey is that I consider it a pendulum. The pendulum kind of swings where you're kind of more aware, more focused, spending a little more time, sometimes on the peace side, and then the pendulum can swing back and you're spending a little more time, a little more focus, a little more awareness on the impact side, and they kind of swing back and forth. And if I look at what's gone on for me in this last 2-3 years, it's a tremendous amount of time spent, more awareness than time, but spent on the peace side. And what I realize is happening in this last couple months is I'm starting to swing back to more of the impact side. And I think it might actually be what's prompting this episode, this message that I'm sharing with you. And so with that, it's just enjoyable to sit back, watch, and observe that that's what's going on, and also feeling okay with it, because I start questioning myself, am I all of a sudden getting, too intense? Am I too work focused? So I'm paying attention, but what I'm observing, which is pretty incredible, as I'm again feeling more attracted to that impact side, I'm feeling incredibly peaceful. As I look back at this last month or two, I'm feeling this incredible sense of peace, as much as I ever have. And so just be aware that pendulum will swing, and that's the whole point of the visualization of the infinity model, is just understand it's a balance of those two things. And again, sometimes you're a little more focused, aware on one side than the other, but it just kind of swings back and forth, almost like seasons. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So if this content, these conversations, these podcasts, the book Shine, feels a little soft, a little touchy-feely, or woo-woo, and you can't make the connection to running a great business, I hope, I pray, I wish that this episode will make that connection for you. Thank you for listening in today. We truly appreciate you taking the time to spend with us, and please tune in for the next episode. Until then, if you'd like to see where you are on your true self journey, go to shedandshinepodcast.com to take the true self assessment and receive personalized guidance. If you're all ready to begin your inner world journey with Rob and myself, please join us for the next round of the 10 Disciplines Group Coaching Program. We wish you all the best in freeing your true self. Stay focused, and much love.